guys, I'm Mari Ray, and welcome back to more of The Sims 3 For the Realm Challenge. Elia is the first one to awake today, and in this episode, we are starting off with the house that is somewhat decorated. Now, I have started the decoration process. I expect a lot of this stuff to remain permanent in the build at this point in time. Maybe certain things might change. I might change this door. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know yet. It might stay, might not. But I expect a lot of this stuff to stay permanent, so I'll probably spend a little bit more time, money, and effort and decorations in terms of this area than like what I did downstairs down here. This was sort of thrown together kind of spastically in hopes of just trying to get something for them to live in. But upstairs, I plan on doing a bit more too, and I ran out of money. I'm down to $369 again. So I think this episode, and probably for most of the future episodes, we're just going to be working on pumping out money until I think that they're ready to start a family, which maybe we'll work on that in the winter time when there's nothing else for them to do. I mean, it's like I'm not going to have them go out as much in the winter time, and there's 9 days left until winter. So we got 9 days to attempt to try to reamass as much money as we possibly can. So that's what we're probably going to plan to do this episode. They are just getting up. I kind of did all of the builds while they were asleep, so I will probably delete some of the things in the lower portion of the house down here once they're out of bed, because I'm going to start making them just use this bed upstairs. It's way easier. It's a better bed than what they have downstairs. So I'm probably going to shift around a lot of this stuff and have them using a different bed. The bed upstairs, should I say, once they're up. But they were asleep and I wasn't going to like wake them up. I was just ready to do the speed build, and I did that right after I ended the last episode, and they were going to sleep at that point. So I left them alone. And we have our horses over here who are getting ready. And Dim Sims, thank you so much for the tip of to clean out the horse pens, which will give me fertilizer. Oh, okay. So I have the clean option there. And apparently that gives me a really good fertilizer for my plants, which I could use when they're ready to plant their next set of gardens for the next summer, which will be great. Summer, spring, whenever I choose to plant them. Probably in the summer, maybe, probably. I don't know. We'll see about it, but it will help me out when we get to that point. So this episode, we're going to do some, actually, I don't know if my bathroom's functional. So Elia, why don't you test that out for me? Can you get to the toilet? Is it possible for you to go to the toilet? Can you? Are you going to complain? She's not complaining. Oh God, it's routable. Yes. Okay, I'm always concerned about whether what I do is routable or not. We can't make any waffles because we don't have a chicken coop. Mal, you need to get on that. He needs to go back out hunting again for some big birds. We need one more large bird to be found in order to get our chicken coop, and that would be super beneficial. Oh no, she goes through the wall when she uses the toilet. That's not good. Okay, well, I might switch the toilet out just because that annoys me. I mean, there's no significant issue with that. It just annoys me that they go through. Okay, that is unroutable. All right, let me do a little bit of rearranging in the bathroom really quick. Give me a sec. Okay, so I think I fixed the routing. I just had to move some stuff around. I replaced the toilet with a different one because that would annoy the crap out of me. It looks like the bathtub is now routable, so that's good. All right, that's always something that I need to do whenever I've done a fresh decoration or build, is test it out and make sure that everything is routable and accessible. So when I switched the toilet, apparently that was a very expensive toilet. I don't pay attention to prices when I'm building, by the way. I'm going for aesthetic purposes with this build, so I genuinely do not care how much stuff costs when I put it, as long as I have the money for it. That's kind of what I put there. So when I sold that other toilet, it actually gave us back a little bit of household funds because it was quite the expensive toilet and this toilet was cheaper, but it's fine. This works for everything we need it for. So everything up here is routable. Good to know. Very good to know. All right, so we're good there. Mal will be getting up here in just a moment, and I think I'm going to have him tend to the garden outside. He wants to master the gardening skill. So we'll have him tend to the garden. Elia is soups hungry, so let's have her. I know, babe. I'm sorry. Why don't you eat? We're running low on a lot of things. I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm being spastic again. This is like the beginning of every episode. I'm like a spaz, and I'm really sorry about that. But I put this box down here with the intention, well, I put these vases in there because I'll use them for decoration later. And two, I wanted to make sure that I put away things that we could then replant next year to have more of, so that we basically have seeds to replant. So I'm going to put away a couple of these things that I want to make sure that we hold on to at least one of. Well, that is a seed. There's nothing we can do but plant that. Same with that, and same with that. We can sell the beans for more money. Cocoa we could actually probably utilize if we really wanted to. I'm sorry, my phone, shut up! Okay, my bad. My phone is being a jerk. Let me put this on silence really quick. I apologize for that. Did not expect my phone to ring. Forgot it was not on silence. My bad. Apologies again. Normally it's on silence. All right, let's put the potatoes in here. Okay, sorry about that weird interruption or cut. I was being kind of spastic. I basically wanted to make sure that I was putting away some of the plants that we have harvested and or seeds that we found so that we can then replant them next year after the winter time is over so that we have some new crops to harvest. Because as of right now, this is our means of food because we don't have our plant sim kingdom unlocked at the time, which means there is no possibility of having a grocery store. So everything that they eat has to kind of be grown by them. So I just wanted to make sure that I put away some food so that they would have it to eat next year or plant next year. So I put everything away. These roots, actually they could eat these roots too. So let me just tuck a couple of these away. They could roast the roots and eat roasted like roots and stuff. So I'm just gonna I've been like kind of storing them by twos. Twos should be enough to produce a decent amount of food for them, I think. Elia is all ready. So why don't you come down here and clean up a bit, clean out these horse things, and let's get some of that good fertilizer, I suppose, so that we can have fertilizer for all these plants next year. Mal is awake. Good morning, bud. He's gonna smell really bad and go outside and prepare. But I think that he's gonna go out hunting this episode because we need to she wants to master the racing skill. We can do that. He wants to, or not he wants to, I want him to find the last bird so that we can get a chicken coop. Because if we can get eggs, it would be highly beneficial for us. Because then we could start making waffles and stuff in the morning. Oh yeah, Mal has a ton of seeds here that I have no idea what they belong to. So hold on. One more thing, let me plop this in here. I'm sorry, I'm doing a bit of organization on camera. I normally try to do this off camera, but I kind of forgot about this portion in the beginning. I guess I'll keep these two mushrooms. I don't think they could really eat those, but whenever we unlock the Magic Kingdom, it could become useful. They might even be worth some money. They're worth quite a bit. So if we can amass a lot of those, we could sell them in a pinch and get a bunch of moolah from it. So I think that's all we got to put away here. That's all we have to put away. Mal's tending to the garden. Ellie is cleaning out the horse pen. Okay, let's look at this. I've never seen this happen before. So she's just like scooping up the hay. And we get something out of this? Oh, horse fertilizer. Interesting. Interesting indeed. We can then use that to fertilize our plants next year, which should be great. Okay, so Elia is here at what I've called like the road. I don't know what else to call this place, but there's flowers that end up spawning on this little like patch of clearing here by the road. So she's just gonna pick up all the flowers that she finds around here. She's out gathering today with Rose. Rose, you can go ahead and graze a little bit, sweetie. And that's exactly what she's doing. Good job. Mal, are you ready? Are you getting Zio? Good, good. Get Zio out of there and let's get to riding. We gotta go a-hunting, my friend. Zio's a bit hungry, but hopefully if we could locate something, he'll have a chance to eat once we get there and graze. I need to make sure that our little thingy here is set to birds. And let's see if we can find us a large bird. We need to get lucky. Oh yeah, Elia got level 9 in the riding skill, which is great for her. So let's see if we can find us a large bird. Okay, so Elia has made it over to the big rock because I've seen some more stuff for her to gather today. She's going to grab this gemstone that we see here and all of these wild plants. Mal is on his way. We spotted a small bird in the area, so he's gonna go see if he can collect this bird over here. We'll join him in just a moment after I get Elia all set with what she needs to do, collecting all of this stuff right here. There's some seeds here which you wanted to find some, so let's go ahead and pick them up so that you can get those seeds together. And hopefully we'll get some more plants or flowers spawning here soon, because that would be nice. But Mal is on his way over, across the way here, all the way over. He is on his way, him and Zio, where he's tracked a small little bird in this area right here. Oh, look, there's some seeds here. What are they? A raspberry seed and a dancing seed. We have a lot of that stuff that we could plant already, but he's found a small bird here. We want a big one. That's what we're really hoping for, but we don't have one. But these birds can be quite lucrative as well, so he's going to go ahead and collect this bird right here that he found. Hopefully we'll be able to spot another one before this is over. I think they're getting rarer and rarer, you know. It's getting colder. I think the birds are starting to like migrate and stuff. This could start becoming an issue to hunting, Mel. We probably should have found these birds way earlier, but it's okay. He's going to see what he can collect now Elia's going to splash around in the water. It's a little cold for that, don't you think, sweetie pie? Did no more flowers spawn? I don't... Oh, nope. There's one more, but I don't think there's a lot. Let's pick this up. There might not be much over here for her to get her hands on, which is sad. We could always go fishing for a bit. We did that before, and that was... Okay, I mean, she got some fish. We could always eat fish, which is nice to have, because if it comes down to a pinch during wintertime, they could always start a fire and roast some fish. I don't see anything interesting over here. He's captured himself a bluebird. All right, are there any more birds around? Let's check and see. Oh, there's two over by Elia. Maybe there's, she can go pick them up. Is one of them a large bird, though? A large bird. We found the last one, a cockatoo. All right, we'll let Mal come pick that one up because he's picked up all the other ones. And I don't know if Elia has the wildlife skill to pick it up. She's been doing okay in terms of collecting wild animals, but like, I don't know, because Mal had spent all that freaking time on a freaking wild horse. I think it might have helped with the wildlife skill. I think. I'm not exactly sure how that skill particularly works, but I'm assuming that staring at the wild horses in turn has given him a nice high wildlife skill capabilities, because he doesn't need to do much to get the birds on his side anymore. So he's going to go over and join Elia. Maybe they could just hang out once he gets over there, you know? Spend some time. He's going to spot her over in the fields as she's out collecting and he's out tracking and hunting. So let's make our way over to where Elia is and see if we can get this bird. Rose has spotted her people. Hello, Rose. Rose has found the wild horses. They all want to sniff her at one time. I don't think that's going to work out too well. They're all your people, Rosie. And they're all complaining about routing. The game is going to reset all of you after a while because you keep complaining about routing. Eventually, you guys will disappear and be reset. It's sort of a problem. Oh, look, Mal has arrived. Hey, bud, what's up? He just got here. Elia has captured the cardinal successfully. Alrighty, he's gonna see about getting this last bird. And if we can get this last bird, we can get ourselves a chicken coop, which is amazing. She's eating a piece of corn. Elia, why don't you come watch these wild horses be crazy? Because apparently they're all trying to talk to Rose and they can't, which is a bit hilarious. You know what? Maybe we should just head home. There's way too many horses here. It's getting on the late side. So why don't, can we? Let's go. Mal, succeed? Yes? Yes, bird? It worked! Mal is awesome! Yes! We got ourselves our third wild bird, which means that we can get a chicken coop. Woo! We can have a chicken coop. I'm super happy because that means that we can now get eggs. And eggs will help us in terms of food and being able to produce breakfast food like waffles and stuff like that. So eggs, oh my god. Horses, look. Okay, I want you to go here, please. Rose, please do the same. I just want you to get on the horse, please. And right now it's not working. She wants to, oh, that's why she wanted to brush you, because you're getting on the smelly side. Can you brush her? If all those wild horses would just shut up for 5 seconds, would they allow you to brush her? All right, we'll wait for them. Oh, wait, no, Zio's really thirsty. Mal will meet you at home. I'm sorry. Seems sort of like a jerk move, but I kind of want them to get home. Can you brush her? Is this not working? All right, hold on. Alrighty, Mal has made it home. He's also super hungry. So, do I want you to cook something? Why don't you do that? You can actually serve some dinner and serve up some salad, which is Elia's favorite. It's getting kind of cold. She should be on her way. He's going to serve up some din here. And then they're probably going to head to bed. Okay, you guys. Good morning. Mal is awake. He is the first to wake up here. They slept in their brand new bed upstairs. He had a nice, good sleep, I suppose, in his new bed. But, I also did a little bit, while they were asleep, I basically just deleted the bed that was right here. It wasn't worth a lot of money, only about like 90 bucks. And I just sort of moved some stuff. I moved the sculpting thing inside, so come winter time, he's not in the middle of, you know, the freezing cold weather doing some sculpting, because that's probably what he's going to be doing a lot in the winter, just sort of honing some other skills in terms of money making. And I moved Elia's painting thing over a little bit, but he's up this morning, and we've got our bird. I want to sell the bird already because I know that last time my bird escaped, oh, it's only worth $18. Boo, you suck, bird. It's okay. This one's worth $680, but I'm going to go ahead and sell the birds that they have in their inventory just because I know that I think Elia found something and it escaped from her inventory. Can I not sell this? Why didn't it work? Okay, there it goes. Because it escaped from her inventory. So we got $822 from that. Not bad, not bad, but we could definitely do better, which is what we plan to do today. Mal is up. He wants to water his plants. He also wants to master the gardening skills, so we're going to go ahead and let him go outside and tend to the garden. While he's here, the horses are up and sort of Zio at least is getting himself together. He's a little smelly. Mal can take care of that, but he's chowing down this morning on some breakfast hay. Rose is still asleep, but so is Elia, who should be getting up in just a little bit here. But we're going to have him go back out and explore again. Now, I still have the thing trained for birds because they seem to be quite lucrative, but I'm not going to focus on finding a bird. If I stumble across one, great. I think we're going to go back to trying to find things in the ruins and gemstones and things like that because it tends to be, I think, a bit more lucrative. The birds are a little bit kind of sparse and in between, I suppose, though they are worth quite a lot of money. Ellie, are you up, babe? She's up and she's going to let Zio out of the cage. You don't really have to do that right now, but that's okay. Why don't you clean this up? You had it last night. There's also... Okay, he didn't eat. I'm going to say, because Mal actually made salad last night when he came home, so he can actually eat some of that with some of their greens that they've been harvesting. And she broke the sink. Good job, Elia. Good job. That's exactly what we needed. She is going to eat some breakfast, though. Mal can address the sink once he gets there because he needs to fireproof the house as well because we don't want it to burn down. So I don't know if he's capable of doing that or not yet. Why don't you wake up, Rose, and just get to grazing some? It'll be good. Just get yourself some breakfast going. I don't know if he's capable of fireproofing yet, but that's something that he's going to have to do just to make sure that, oh my god. I should probably move the table now that it's not super necessary. Eat leftovers. Mal, I'm just going to do this for you. Why don't you eat that now? There you go. There you go. That works out perfect for everybody. So, they're going to enjoy some breakfast together, and then they're going to both head back out on a gathering and experience so that we can hopefully amass ourselves some money for me to do another decoration video, and then re-amass some more money before the winter time comes, because they're not going to be doing as much in the winter. And we got 8 days, guys. 8 days. We're counting. Winter is coming. Well, apparently it looks like Rose has chosen Mal to be her BFF now. Wait, huh? Both of the horses chose Mal to be their BFFs now? That seems a bit unfair to Elia. I mean, she really loves you guys too. But she also doesn't... Oh, no, she has a super relationship. Oh, well, apparently they can have more than one best friend forever. So Mal is best friends forever with both horses. Interesting. But we're going to let her graze some because she's really getting kind of hungry. She also has a bit of training fatigue. Mal rides hard and fast. That's all I gotta say. He rides really far, but he's gonna go ahead and collect what he can. It's storming now, so it would have been a good day for Elliot to stay at home, but she already headed out with Zio. So she's gonna push through the storm, which is extremely loud in my ear holes right now. I don't know if you guys understand just how loud these storms get. Like, I'm trying to talk normally, but I end up screaming because I can't hear myself over the frickin' storm. It's a little bit wild how loud the storms in The Sims get. But he's going to see what he can collect. I think we might be cutting this day pretty short. Let's see what Elia can find over near our rock area to see if she can get a good haul herself. But these fall storms, man, they're killing our exploration. Okay, so Elia has made it over with Zio. She is kind of riding with Zio today, and Mal took Rose. They sort of switched horses, but she's gonna collect everything she could find over here in this pouring rain, and then she's gonna probably hightail it back home. Did not expect the storm to roll in like it did, but it did. So she's gonna start heading back home as soon as she's collected all that she can see over here. She's not a huge fan of being out in the rain. Mal doesn't really care. She does it when she has to, but if she can avoid it, she typically will. But because it's not really... Oh wait, there's garlic there too? Wow, the horses must have dug up a lot of stuff because that's where it really comes from, is from there. Elia has found an uncut yellow sapphire. Oh, Mal's finding some nice stuff over there today. Good job, Mel. We were banking on that. That's what I was hoping for, which is why I said I was going to be sending you back to your typical pattern of collection for the next few days, because we want to make sure we gather as much as we can. We don't have too many more days left in fall, so it's going to be super important that we do. Once Elia collects everything, though, she's going to head home to get out of the storm. Mal found a corn seed, but she's going to rush home to get out of the storm when she's done collecting everything. And then maybe we'll have her come back out again tomorrow if the weather is a bit better. But right now, it's storming like a mad dog and we're gonna go home. Wow. Mal is getting a massive haul right now. Like, I've been watching these little tags go past. There's been so much crap that he's been picking up that's worth the thousands. I'm not kidding you. I am impressed, Mal. You are out in the middle of a freaking thunderstorm, which is probably not the safest thing for you to be doing. But as of right now, he is making like bank, which is crazy. Elia's made it home. She's also soaked to the freaking bone. So let's just have her take a quick shower. Just change her clothes really quickly so she can get a fresh pair of clothes and out of all these wet clothes. And she's going to eat herself some dinner. Mel has been over here just racking up the doski. I'm not kidding. Like, just crazy amounts of stuff here. He's gotten quite a bit. We're going to go through the haul as soon as he makes it back home. But I've been impressed at the numbers that I've been seeing. So I think that may mean that we will have enough to do another speed decoration starting next episode. I've been impressed. Oh, look, the rain is stopping. Whew, thank you. Thank you indeed. It's quieting down some because it's quite loud. The storm has passed for the most part. It's still raining pretty heavily, but I think that the really bad part has passed. There was like a thunder strike that, not thunder, lightning strike that hit like really close to where Mal is standing, and I'm like, I'm afraid you're gonna get like hit by lightning out in the rain like this, Mal. You're insane. You should probably go home, which is exactly what he's gonna do right now. So I'm gonna have him change into his outerwear because he seems to be getting a bit cold, and him and Rose are gonna head back home. He's cleaning Rose up because I found that the Sims seem to have an issue when the horses start to smell bad, where they won't actually ride to where I want them to be, and it's kind of annoying, so I'm just making him give her a nice little brush down before they head out. But they are going to head back home so he can get out of this storm. We're going to go through the hall to see how much money we have and see if we can get ourselves another speed decoration for next episode. Alright guys, Mal has made it back home in the pouring rain. He's made it back. Him and Rose. It's 11:30. Sounds like Elia has broken the water thing. I think she did. She broke the shower over there. That's alright. Mal can fix it. It's no big deal. He's gonna come on inside and get his clothes changed out of his wet cloak because he was out and about in the rain in his wet cloak. So he's gonna go ahead and toss that to the side, get all nice and changed, and go ahead and wait, you're already in your everyday. All right, so Ellie has been painting. She painted this picture and I really liked it, so I'm going to keep it. I put it upstairs. Where is it? This is the first painting that we're going to keep. I thought it was pretty with like the deer drinking out of the water and for shields and stuff. I don't know. I like it. I'm going to keep it. I'll find a place to put it when I'm decorating, you know. I'll find a way to make it work in a better way than just kind of having it plopped on the wall. But I like that painting. So she's working on a new one, but it's getting really late. So they're going to head to bed right now, actually. And we're going to go through the haul that they have. So why don't you head to sleep? And Mal, you are kind of smelly. So why don't you maybe shower first and then head to sleep? I mean, you don't want to like disturb Elia from her sleep with your funk. So why don't you take a quick shower and then head to sleep? But let's go through the haul that they found this episode before we end it, because I am running low on time and it's about that time. So let's see what they found. Elia found quite a few wildflowers. Ooh, $800. $6, $64, $17, some gemstones. Some more flowers. Let's just sell them all. 320, 61. Nice. Oh, wait. This too. I forgot. There we go. Now we're all done with everything that she found, which is great indeed. And Mal, like I was saying before, I've been impressed with the numbers I've been seeing that Mal has found, because wow, he had found quite a few things from those dig sites. That's why I liked going there so much, and I hadn't in a long time, because sometimes we stumble across these really rare, like old jars and stuff, and they are worth quite a bit more than the normal things that we get. So, oh, we have a basil seed. We have some new stuff to start planting next year. Some golds, which is fine. Let's sell this iron, which is fine. We have this thing right here that's worth a lot. We're selling all this stuff, all of this stuff. I don't care to keep it right now. Ooh, look at that. We got a pretty pin at $113 worth of that. I think that is it. So let's hit play and see how much it was. 9,126, and he accomplished the goal of being worth 50,000. Nice. Freaking nice. We are making some moolah, and we are back up to 11,000, which I feel like is a comfortable number for me to start another speed decoration in the areas that we have available up here right now. So I might start decorating in here, which will likely be like a child room or a nursery room, so that when they're ready to start expanding their family, I don't have to do that decoration at a later time, because I don't really want to do it at a later time. I have the means and the capability to do it now, so I'm just going to do it, because they're going to need a nursery room at some point in time in any way, because we definitely have to expand our family. Right now, these are our only 2 Sims until we place more of the families in the world. So right now, these are only 2 Sims, so we definitely have to expand. There's obviously more that I plan to do over in these sections of the house, more bedrooms so that we can have more space for more Sims. There's more that I want to do to the exterior of the house. I don't know what I'm going to do next episode. Like, I don't, by next episode. So I'm gonna think about it and decide for the decoration if I want to go ahead and add like a cow and a chicken coop, because they'll be an expense that will drain my money somewhat. And if I want to go ahead and then place all the stuff I need for a baby room in there. I'm going to think about it, and I'm going to weigh my options and consider it. But we made a nice hefty little haul here, and I'm going to get back to it. We got 7 days until winter is here. So we have to work on getting more money again. That's pretty much the prime priority right now as we go in the shift from fall to winter time, because it's like a cram time, because after that they're just going to be doing skill building and likely relationship building with one another, because it's they need some time they'll be cooped up in the house most of the time. They will have some days where they'll probably go out and about in the winter time, but it won't be near as many as we're doing right now. So with that, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a like, or don't. That's up to you. But I do hope that you'll come back and join me for more of the For the Realm challenge here on the channel. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.